What's up, everybody? I'm back here at the American Dream Mall in the Meadowlands, New Jersey. Now, I've been here before a couple times, taking you on a few trips. They got some new stuff opened. I know just yesterday they opened up a whole new wing, whole new line of stores. So we're gonna go check that out and we're gonna see what else is new. So come with me. But before we head there, I am hungry. Let's head to the food court. Let's see what they got here. So it looks like they got a lot of things under construction here in the food court, which wasn't like this last time I was here. So I wonder what all they're putting in. It looks like they got an Illy cafe. But if you look over this way, a lot of stuff closed off. I think for lunch today, I'm gonna have Oreo ramen. I've heard a lot of good things about this place, and I love ramen, especially good, fresh ramen. So I'm gonna give this place a try. And you know the ramen must be good when it eats itself. Take a look at that. That's pretty cool. And look at this. This is a whole bucket full of ramen right here. Looks like we got some nice pork here. We got an egg, some corn. Looks like maybe some kelp. Looks really good. I can't wait to dive headfirst into this. Okay, so my verdict on the ramen, pretty good. Not the best I've ever had, but for a mall food court, I think they did a pretty good job. I think the noodles needed to be cooked a little bit better. They were kind of like in a block at the bottom, all stuck together. But other than that, it was pretty good. Okay, so it's not open yet. It was planned to be open soon, but they have a Ferris wheel here now. I'm looking at this through a window in the food court, and this went up overnight. On my last trips here, and times I've driven past this was not here. And I don't know when exactly they built it, but it's brand new. So this is gonna be something cool to check out in the future. Hopefully you'll get a pretty good view of New York from this. So this whole section was closed off on my last couple visits here. This is the second floor view of the ice rink. Now this was not accessible when I came here last couple visits. And if you look off, I don't know, maybe a little hard to see, but you can see that they're working over there. We might be able to take a walk over there and take a look at that, but we'll have to see. All right, yeah, it looks like this is as far as I can go, but you can see that they got a whole nother wing back there that they're still working on. All right, right here in this court, this used to be all opened up. Right now, they are doing something. I don't know what they're doing here, but they got a really big scaffold. It looks like they're doing a lot here. Maybe they're replacing the lights up there. This is a little weird. I remember this being opened up, and because this was sort of like that main court area of this mall, but it's all being stripped. I don't know what's going on. You'd think if they spent like 15, 20 years building this place, they wouldn't still have to be doing stuff like this right now, but here we are. Very interesting. I don't know what they're doing. That's cool looking though. So over here in this section, which is sort of like a second smaller food court, it looks like they got some new stuff opening up. They got something called House of Q. I guess it's gonna be a barbecue restaurant. That's something to look forward to. And right here we have a new restaurant open called Doner Kebab, which I guess is German Doner Kebab, Mediterranean style food. Now, this looks really good, and I think I would really like it. Unfortunately, I just ate a whole ton of ramen right now, so I'm not gonna be eating here today. But I definitely like to try this when I come back. And I gotta come and film my favorite fountain, and it looks like they've added something new. This little Greek statue, that wasn't here before. But this is a beautiful fountain. I love it. I love seeing a fountain in a mall because you just don't see that anymore. And of course you got a garden gnome, and I love garden gnomes. So, you know, this is my favorite spot here. I have to come see this every time I come here. I love this gnome. I love garden gnomes in general, and I love seeing a mall fountain with a big old garden gnome on it. It just makes me happy. And you got these cool crystals and a bunch of bunnies and magic mushrooms. It's just a sight for the eyes. It's great. I love it. They always seem to have different little accents here, like these apples here. This must be for fall. This is different. I know around Christmas time they had some like poinsettias and things like that. Looks like they change it up a little bit every time. So as you can see, this mall is starting to get a lot of traffic in it. It's really busy now. All right, so this is where the new luxury wing, the Avenue, is located. Now, on my past visits, I came here underneath this big chandelier, and I thought that this was just kind of a dead end, but it turns out there was a whole nother wing back behind it. So we're gonna go take a look at that. And all through the mall, they have these murals. And this is one I haven't seen yet. We got a pink poodle right here. We got some little ballerina toys. We got a dog with a lobster on its head. That doesn't make a lot of sense. But just check out these giant balloon animal dogs. How cool are these? That's pretty neat. The one thing I like about this mall is they definitely make some interesting visuals. Whether you like them or not, they're at least putting a lot of effort into it. Let's take a look at these on this side. That's something else, right? Pretty cool. All right, let's take our first walk down the avenue, the brand new wing here at the American Dream Mall. And the first thing I want to see, take a look at these interesting pieces of art they have here, these strange sculptures. And just look at this face on this cool topiary. They definitely make some strange visuals at this mall. I know some people hate this mall, but I like the amount of effort they put to making it sort of visually appealing. It's different. Just look at his face all split up like that. So far, I'm not noticing too many stores open. It looks like just a lot of partitioned walls. But this is enormous in here. I had no idea this whole other section was here, that it was all blocked off, and it's huge. Now let's just get a look at this fountain, because this fountain is amazing. I'm talking very loud because there's some very loud music playing. This is a gorgeous fountain right here. I love mall fountains. You don't see too many anymore, and this one is great. Just look at this. Okay, so far I've walked through the bottom floor of this new wing, and there doesn't seem to be any stores open. I guess we're still waiting to fill these spaces. This is an issue this mall has had, is just a lot of vacant space. I mean, it's huge, but there's just not so much open. So this is pretty cool here. They have sort of like an artwork backdrop with a mannequin with some fashion on it. Pretty interesting. Let's get a close look at this. That almost looks like a Crayola foam clay. Oh, these are really cool. They got these planters, which are sort of like a fist. Very unique style here. I like it. I can see how some people might not like this, but I think it's pretty cool. Right up there, they got Dolce and Gabbana. So this is the high-end section of the mall. Now this section of the mall, it's beautiful. Look at this skylight. It's just the whole ceiling. And we got some lovely planters here. Looks like we got some water feature right there. Now just look at all these plants. This is nice. See, I like this mall because they try to kind of capture the feel of a mall used to have. Just, you know, very extravagant, very luxurious. They're putting a lot of effort into it, and I appreciate that. So now right here in this little water feature, they have some actual live fish swimming around. That's something I've never seen in a mall before. That's really cool. Check this out. They got a pink golf cart parked back here. That's pretty cool. I'd like to ride it around the mall, except I'd probably run some people over and get kicked out. All right, so here at the end we have some stores. We have Gucci, we got Saks Fifth Avenue, and Louis Vuitton. So this is, you know, your higher end section of the mall. You know, if you want to come, spend a lot of money. You know, this sort of stuff, it's not really my thing. I don't even know what you'd see and buy at a store like this, so I can't really give you my opinion, but it's here and we can check it out. Oh yeah, this is fancy in here. So right here at the end, they have a new restaurant here called Carpaccio. I don't think it's open, not opening until later, but let's take a look at the menu, see what they got here. So it looks like it's an Italian restaurant, and it's actually pretty reasonably priced. Doesn't sound too bad either. And it's a pretty place. Just look at the tile, look at these chairs. Just look at that sort of top with the lanterns hanging down. It's pretty nice here. Yeah, this whole top floor of this wing has almost no stores in it other than the ones we were just looking at. So it's very cool looking in here, but there's not much open. So I don't know if this is what this mall needs right now. I know this mall has been kind of struggling to pay off some debt. I don't know that a luxury wing is really the ticket here. I feel like this mall draws in a lot more people who are here for the amusements more so than you know, high-end shopping when there are other options in the area. Okay, one thing that they recently opened up here is an Oreo cafe. That sounds wonderful. I'm gonna have to go check it out. It's inside the It's Sugar store, which is the large candy store. So we're gonna go in, take a look at that, see what they got there. Yeah, it's right in here inside this candy store with a life-size Statue of Liberty made entirely out of jelly beans. And right here they got some cool Oreo merchandise. You got Oreo flip-flops. You got a bag just for your Oreo cookies. You can get a bottle, you can fill it up with crushed up Oreos and milk and just drink it out on the go. You got a Oreo tote bag, Oreo beach towel for when you're on the beach and you're still thinking about Oreos. So this is a urinal in the candy store. Have we gone too far? I think we have gone too far. All right, here we go. Finally on the 3rd floor of this store, which has been closed off since it opened up. So they have a full-blown Oreo cafe here. I'm very excited for this. And just look at this. Here we are under this enormous Oreo, looking like it could just, you know, drop any second and crush all of us. And right here we have an Oreo cafe, something I've always dreamed of. So let's go get something good today. They even got this cool mobile made out of Oreos. Pretty neat. Yeah, and here we can see all the different menu items we have here. It looks like you can do sort of a customized Oreo dessert. And over here, looks like we got some drinks, some milkshakes. I think I'm gonna keep it simple today. I think I'm just gonna get an Oreo milkshake, see how that is. And here we have it, looking pretty darn good. So that was the Avenue, the new luxury wing at the American Dream Mall. Definitely not for everybody, definitely more higher end stuff, expensive stuff. So if that's your thing, you'd probably like it. I was kind of shocked at just how much space there is in this mall that just wasn't open yet on the times I've been here. That was like a whole nother half of the mall just behind that wall there that just I didn't expect to see. Oreo Cafe, really great. I highly recommend that. And this place, it's getting a lot busier. I heard recently that they're still in debt, still trying to pay off this place. Hopefully they can do that. Is this luxury wing gonna do it? I don't think so. I feel like people who want that sort of shopping can go other malls in the area and do that. So who knows? We'll see what happens with this place. I know a lot of people want to label this place a failure. I think it's too soon to say that. All in all, I do like this place. I think it's fun. It has a fun vibe. I think they're trying to bring back the spirit of malls and how they used to be back when it was sort of a social outing, and the place has a fun aesthetic to it. I know some people might not like it, but I like that there's fountains, there's gardens, there's cool stuff to see just walking around the mall. So that was my update on the video, my update on the mall for this year. Hope you enjoyed it. My name is Ray, my channel is Ray Out There. If you like this video, please hit subscribe to join me in my adventures in the future. Thank you for watching.